Hey guys, thanks for watching. Today I am doing a full face tutorial using just e.l.f. Cosmetics. I have liked e.l.f. for quite a while now, but they have become very near and dear to my heart as a company ever since e.l.f. Beautyscape. And if you want to hear more about that, I will go ahead and link my vlog for it down below in the description box and up above in the little eye. If not, let's just get into this. So I always start my makeup with my brows. But before that, I like to put on my moisturizer and my primers, just kind of let that soak into my skin while I do my brows before I put on the face makeup. So I usually like to start with the e.l.f. Hydrating Serum. It's just a very nice everyday moisturizer. And gently rub it in to my face. Don't forget the neck. Unfortunately, this has gotten a little wear and tear and the packaging has like completely come off. But this is the e.l.f. Prep and Hydrate Balm, and if you don't have this in your life, you need to go get it. Dry skin, oily skin, normal skin, combination skin. This works for everyone. I've heard all different skin types love it. I've talked about this in videos before, I think April favorites probably. But yeah, this is amazing. I prep my skin with this basically every time I do makeup. You can feel it as you put it in, just start cooling and hydrating, and it just feels really, really good. Oh, I'm also going to use all e.l.f. brushes too. So everything I use is going to be down below. I'm going to do this eye now on camera, and the palette we are using is the Prism eyeshadow palette, the one in Sunset. The thing I like to do to prep my face, well, lips in particular, while I do my other makeup is use their lip exfoliator. I live for these. They're $3 and they're amazing. So I'm going to start with this kind of very pale pink. And I'm actually using the concealer brush. It's really big and fluffy, but I just think it works well for putting down a transition color because it is so big. It is quite densely packed though, so you don't want to press too hard, or even though it is so fluffy, it will create a harsh line due to the density. So just use a light hand. By the way, these ears are even from e.l.f. Cosmetics. They came in our May PR package. How cute are they? I'm going to go in with this really pretty pink color and just start working it into the crease. Going back with the original crease brush, I'm just lightly going over that to make sure those two shades are really blended together. Okay, and a new fluffy crease brush is the exact same one I just used for the pink crease shade, but it's just a different one. So anyway, I'm going to use this one right here. You see that? It's going to add a little bit more depth into crease and outer V. So I then took this long-lasting, lustrous eyeshadow in Toast, and it's a gold shade. I use this a lot. I actually really like it. It's not quite as like yellowy golden as color in the palette, but it works good as a base. I'm just going to take a little on this little guy. You don't need a lot, and you just kind of want to lightly pack it on the lid. I usually never use these kind of things, the little pad things that come in palettes sometimes, but this palette came with this, and I'm like, when I went back again to put on more of the yellow on the lid, I'm like, why not try it? And it actually kind of worked better, so I'm just going to do that again. Very nice. And now I'm just going to take a little bit more of this color along with the purple, just right in the crease, just to add a little bit more depth and kind of blend out between the crease colors and the lid. And once again, blending out everything with this big concealer brush, the first brush I use. Cool. And now for the bottom lower lash line, I'm just using this blending brush with the purple shade. Really gorgeous purple. Just kind of blending it along the lower lash line. And don't worry, because when we go to do the face makeup, this will all be cleaned up. And then I'm just taking this little small precision brush with the purple as well, right on the lower lash line to make sure it's nice and pigmented. Okay, and then on a small angled brush, I'm just taking the white. It's really gorgeous and really pigmented, and I'm just putting it right on the brow bone. So I have a couple e.l.f. black liquid liners, but I think I like this one best. It's the liquid liner in charcoal. I'm just going to create a little wing. I don't know how this footage is going to turn out, to be honest, because I feel like I'm really bad at doing wings on camera, but hopefully it comes out okay. It's not the most pigmented eyeliner I've ever used, but considering I'm pretty sure it's like literally $2, it definitely does the trick. You just kind of have to like keep dipping it in the little ink thingy. And for lashes, I'm going to be using the Winged and Bold Luxe Lash Kit. I actually really like these lashes by e.l.f. They're thicker and longer on the outer ends. I've been curling my lashes and the false eyelash before I apply. I just feel like it makes it kind of shape your eye better and also makes your lashes blend in better with the fake lashes. So just doing a little bit of curling. Believe it or not, this is an e.l.f. curler too. So a really big tip that will save your life is, a lot of people say 30 seconds to 1 minute, but I say at least a full-on minute, if not 2 minutes, to let your glue dry on the lash before you go and apply it. It just will make it nice and sticky and tacky, and you just put it down exactly where you want it to go and it won't budge. Just trust me, if you're not doing this, do it. It'll save your life. It has saved mine. Like, how simple is that? Stuck it right on. Okay, we can finally start the face now while we let the lashes dry. So I am going to use the e.l.f. Dew Drops on my face before I put on my foundation, just because I'm dry and it just helps have that extra hydration. You can also just go ahead and mix this in your foundation too. This is oil-based, so if you are really oily, your makeup sweats off easily, or you just love a pure matte face, this probably isn't your best preference to do. Alright, and so this is the foundation that I'm using. It's just the regular e.l.f. foundation, and my shade is Porcelain. And I don't put foundation on my nose, so I don't need a full pump of this. I do maybe like 3/4 of the way down there. But of course, it depends on your preference. I mean, if you like very full coverage, go ahead and do a full pump. And of course, it is makeup. Sometimes you just have to play around with stuff to find out the best way to use it for you. To blend this, I'm using the e.l.f. Foundation Blurring Brush. I actually really like this to blend in my foundation. And I do like this foundation a lot, especially for drugstore, especially for the price of it. I do like the coverage it gives me. It doesn't feel like too much. It looks really quite natural, but it does give me like a nice flawless finish. It's definitely not the most full coverage I've ever used in comparison to higher end foundations. But like I said, for the price, it does quite well. Okay, so for concealer, I have two e.l.f. concealer. This is like their, I think, HD concealer, which a lot of people like. But my shade is a bit too dark, and I actually just do prefer this one. It's the Maximum Coverage Concealer in Porcelain as well. So this could be a foundation. Like, there is so much product in here. And I just honestly think it's a little bit better than the other one. So I kind of make a triangle with it like that. I'm just going to put a little dab on a couple little blemishes I have. Okay, and I'm going to do a little bit of cream contour as well with this e.l.f. Complete Coverage Concealer little kit thing. I don't have light, which probably would be best for me, but this is medium. And I like to use this shade right here. So I'm just going to use this angled foundation brush and just apply neutral shade if you're a little bit more fair like me. And it's still cool tone, which is perfect. I will just put a little bit on my forehead. I'm going to just blend this all out with the foundation brush again. Another thing I like about doing my eyes first is that you can use your face makeup to kind of shape out your eyes. Like how I kind of blended too much under here, I'm kind of cleaning that up. And I'm also cleaning up the edge of the eyeshadow, if you can see that. When I blend out contour, I always kind of only blend it upwards in circular motion. Okay, so I normally do not contour my nose, but I think I'm going to for this video just for, again, demonstration purposes with the e.l.f. products. So I'm going to use the same little cream. I'm just going to use the brush that it came with. And I'm going to actually just kind of blend that out, try to, with this eyeshadow C brush. Okay, and then I just use the foundation brush to just kind of diffuse the color. I'm just going to use the e.l.f. Sheer Translucent Powder. And I'm actually going to use this e.l.f. contour brush to do so. Usually I honestly just do it like under my eyes where I apply the concealer. But I'm going to do it a little bit down here too. Since I contour the nose, I'm going to lightly set that. Because it was cream contour, I don't want it slipping and sliding all over the place. And if you like to bake, you can bake with this powder. But I'm not a baker. So next up I'm taking this bronzer and blush duo in St. Lucia. I really like both of these shades. I'm going to take the bronzer shade and just go over where I cream contoured. And I'm going to use my favorite, actually just my general and favorite brush for bronzer right now. The e.l.f. Flawless Face Brush. It's just so fluffy and soft, and I don't know, I just really like it for bronzer. Set the cream contour and just give you a nice little bronzy look. Yay! And now I'm going to do highlight. This one right here is my obsession. It's the one in Moonlight Pearls. I accidentally broke this, but it is perfect. Perfect shade if you are my skin tone or fair. It's just because you know how some can be a little bit too dark for fair skin tones. This is perfect. There's this pink one too I really like. It's Pink Diamonds. And I'm going to just mix the two just because we have a little bit of a pink eye too. I thought it would go good together. The key to these is scratching off the top layer to make it more pigmented. But I pretty much just scratch it every time because it gives it full pigmentation. So, scratchy scratch. A little bit of this guy. A little bit of this. And apply it to my cheekbones. Do you like the glow? It's not on this one yet, but yeah, I love these. I think they're $3 each, maybe $4. But either way, can't go wrong with that. So the blush in the bronzer blush duo in St. Lucia, this one right here, I actually really like this for a blush, but for the sake of this e.l.f. full face tutorial, I just want to show you as many products as possible. So another one I like is pretty much the same thing. As you can see, it's from their Aqua line, and they're kind of creams. It's like really cool. If you touch down on these, they're like cushiony. Even though they're like kind of creams, you can use regular brushes. And it's really pigmented, so you don't need a lot. And it blends super nice. I really love products like this for summer. I love blush. This brings the look together. Just going to put on this e.l.f. mascara to blend in the lashes and put some mascara on the lower lash line. Lower lashes. So I tend to get my lower lashes a little bit clumpy. So a great little e.l.f. brush is this one. It's a mascara fan brush. And it's just perfect for kind of getting rid of that clumpiness on your lashes. Really comes in handy. Actually, let me put this white shade in the inner corner to finish off the eyes. You know what? I think I'm just going to fill my lips in completely with this lip liner and then put on a lip oil. I haven't used this lip liner yet. I actually really like it. It's really easy to glide on. Wow, that is really pretty even by itself. But we're doing a nice summery look. So I'm going to use the lip oil in Coral Kiss. Okay, so these kind of combine into a lip color that I didn't really expect. Oh, but you know what? We're going to go with it. Let me get off these little mascara smudges. And that is our finished look. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. I really like doing this one brand tutorial, so hopefully if I get enough makeup in the future, I will be doing more of these. So I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!